Hefty Seed Company is proud to sponsor today's Weed of the Week. At Hefty's, you'll always get a great price and solid agronomy information.
We're Hefty's, and we're big on the farm.
You ever notice that some weeds in the spring just explode? I mean, they're small and you see, oh, it's no big deal, and all of a sudden the field's green with weeds.
Yep, well, a lot of times those weeds might be winter annuals. They germinated in the fall, they started growing in the fall, and then they're already big by the time you get out to control weeds in the spring. Our Weed of the Week this week is field pennycress. It is a winter annual. When we were growing up, where I used to see field pennycress most often wasn't in crop though, it was out the shelter belt, Darren. I saw those little pennies, and I mean, they look like little pennies that are out on the branches for seeds, and that's how I first knew, oh hey, this is field pennycress. In shelter belts, it's really not that tough. You can use some 2,4-D, but what are you going to do in wheat if you don't want to use 2,4-D anymore?
Well, I don't want to use 2,4-D in crop at all. You know, in corn we went away from it a long time ago because it hurts things. It does hurt things in wheat too, but you don't need it anyway. When you're talking about pennycress, the Bucktril products like Husky, for example, do a great job on field pennycress, but also the Affinity products like Affinity Broadspec or Affinity Tank Mix, they do fantastic. So for the guys that are spraying wide match, I say just mix Affinity in rather than 2,4-D. You'll be safer on the crop, you'll do a better job on the weeds, and pennycress really won't be a problem for you.
Okay, how about in corn and soybeans? I mean, other than tillage. Certainly with any of these winter annuals, you can do tillage right up front, but what are you going to do chemically to control field pennycress?
Well, in corn, you could use Bucktril, that's just fine. You could also use something like Status. It does a really nice job on field pennycress. In soybeans, Pursuit does a nice job. So you could use it pre-emerge like in Authority Assist type product, or you could use it post-emerge tank mixed in with Roundup with something like Extreme. Now, when we look at Pursuit, it also does a nice job, Pursuit and Raptor, in alfalfa. And that's where I see a big problem too. Field pennycress is tough. Get out there early.
Yeah, but it's not that bad when Bucktril will work
well, you can use Bucktril on it too.
Yeah, so really when it comes down to it, we've got a lot of ways to control field pennycress. Just make sure that you're doing one of these things on your farm, because if you just go out with something like Wide Match, yeah, it's not 100%, but just throw in a little tank mix partner, you can stop this weed on your farm.
That's all the time we have for our Weed of the Week, but Iron Talk is coming up next.